Hi. Okay, now we're gonna learn Asia, names and locations, and so on. My name is Adam Aguilar, and today we're gonna learn the names and the countries of Asia, the continent of Asia. First rule, let's take the two countries which are partly in Europe and that's partly in Asia. They are, wait, hold on, I can't do it because it's so big. They are Russia is so big. Russia. And Russia is partly in Europe, in the western side of the Ural Mountains, and partly in Asia, on the eastern side of the Ural Mountains. So most of the huge country of Russia is in Asia. So it's split. So it's Turkey, which is here. The small part of Turkey is in Europe, but the great majority of Turkey's Uganda is being in Asia. So now let's turn to the Middle East. The area of the Middle East is this part, Asia. This is the Arabian Sea. Here you come to France is getting controlled by Syria, it's just side of Turkey, and also control this country here. Now you can control over Iraq and Jordan there, and the country called Palestine in between. But 1947, Palestine became small, and then it became an independent to use in the map. And then that became the whole country of Israel. So today, the country of Israel. Here is the big country of Saudi. This is the big country of Saudi Arabia. This is the Red Sea. Now, it's the Persian Gulf, this stretch of water, and around the Persian Gulf, our number of countries are very small, like this tiny bubble here, that's Bahrain, and this tiny country here, Qatar, and this tiny country here, Kuwait, Kuwait. Now these countries between the Arabian Peninsula are two countries, Oman and Yemen. And there's also stipple cones, and then they've been some wars of Thracians, and then they've been wars in the city, and this is the Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea. And then we come to here, to Iran, this large country there. Now let's go to South Asia. Here. Now let's go to South Asia. Here is India. And India has a population of 1.2 billion. That's 1,200 million people. That's the second largest country with population in the world, with a population after China. India was split into two, now 3 countries, India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. So here is Pakistan. Population of 180 million was for India before 1976. And then here is Bangladesh. Population of 172 million, although it's small because it has little tiny houses and streets, and it went before India in 1971. Now creative, so you're gonna get that. Now here is China, a population of 1.4 billion people. China is a country which is growing rapidly, and being the world's fastest in China, the factory of the world. Now in between China and India, 2 small countries here, Nepal, with a population of 27 million, and here is Bhutan. The population is much lower than Nepal, at 998,000. And then these are now in the upper side of China is Mongolia. Right here. Now up here are a group of countries who were before 1991 were part of Russia, which was then called the Soviet Union, the Union USSR. Now, 1991 was both war. Now this country broke up into 5 countries were created in this area here. And start up here with Kazakhstan. And here, Uzbekistan. Down this in the cross of the Middle East, near the Caspian Sea, Turkmenistan. Here is Tajikistan. And here is Kyrgyzstan, or Kyrgyzstan, which is spelled Kyrgyzstan. Here's a much old country, Afghanistan. Again, it's only 400 years old, in between China and India. Afghanistan, it was a country in the northeast. Now we come to Southeast Asia. And here is South China Sea. Here's South China Sea. Okay, we'll start with Burma. It's up here, down here. Big country, Burma. Here we come to Thailand, much smaller. And then down here we come to Malaysia. Now, Malaysia is divided into two parts. This little peninsula and this part here with Borneo, Malaysian border. So Malaysia is divided into these two parts. And the typical ways in the small canyon peninsula is Singapore. And over here split it in Hong Kong, South Korea, and Philippines, and Oman, and Yemen, which is Singapore, which is a population of 5 million. And Singapore is one of the richest countries in the world and can have areas inside the Singapore Rest Force. Now, here you come to these islands in the bottom. Here they're called Indonesia. And Indonesia has 17,000 islands, has a population of 254 in the 0 million, and it's close to 1 billion mils. Now this island is called Sumatra. Here is Java. They're all parts of Indonesia. This part here, Borneo, here, and now these islands in the middle corners of Indonesia, of the Celebes Islands. The close ones that's part of these islands is New Guinea. Now here comes to this long country of Vietnam. It's there, and here Hong Kong. Here's Laos, and then we come to let me stop this one. Then we come to Cambodia. Now over here, these group of islands. This is the Philippines, and now Philippines over 7,000 islands has a population of 95 million people. Now this controlled the Philippines, Brunei, and they made and Spain is controlled by USA in the Middle East, and many Filipinos call them Pinoys, and those special food called tacos and polvorón. And then we go up, then we come to the island of Taiwan with a population of 25 million. Now over here is South Korea, population of 50 million. It's a rapidly growing country and settled with Korea and made a broken country, and that split to in 1908. And then 1905 got the split. Now it's the top border called North Korea. North Korea's population of 25 million, and then here these four economy. It is the second largest economy in the world. And that's Japan. Japan with a population of 120 million. It's a quarter in between the Asian unity inside the corners, which are often made, which is the roasting of the country, and that's how Asian was made. They create Japanese food and they call that food for themselves. So that's Asia. Bye.